Hello, welcome to we're trying Obenseuer. This is possibly one of the strangest games I have ever played. It has irrevocably changed the way I look at survival games, and I want to say horror games in a way. We'll get to that. This is a game about owning a condo, or that is to say, owning a apartment building. That's like the very short pitch, but really it's about a town called Obenseuer, which is locally known as Obenseuer. It is a horrible, kind of dank place. It is not a place you would want to visit, and there are a bunch of people living there. It has also been isolated, quarantined even. There is a infestation of kind of green glowing mushrooms, which the locals have taken to putting in lanterns because they glow, and so they're actually a viable light source. This is my apartment. Welcome to my apartment. It's horrible, but it is more than most people own in Obenseuer. Most people don't have a home. It's a miserable place. There has very likely been a mistake somewhere. Some kind of paper got shifted, some dot didn't move over properly, and I've been gifted a entire apartment building, which is not the norm. And so I'm making the best of a bizarre situation, not a bazaar situation. Obenseuer is a survival game, and with that comes all of the quirks of a survival game, meaning you have to feed and drink your character. I'll get into why I'm doing this in a second. You have to survive in every sense of the word, and then you also have to try and build up your tenancy, your building, and rent it out to people. You can even see what's kind of fun is you can see some of the rooms inside don't even have windows. This place sucks. So let's have a look at some tasks. Find the moon. We can make turnip moonshine. I've been playing this game for a couple of hours, and so I'm really just still getting started, and I've just made a few discoveries, and I've been doing as much as I can to kind of figure out myself in this game, and I've learned a lot about what I want from a game in a way. So this is, you go and ask for a job at Kurahara Brothers Farm. Let's go do that. You spoke to Jonathan about the renovation of the tenement. Malone asked you to tell him when you've done it. Oh, okay. Well, now that I've made the mistake of jumping over that, basically there's a bridge, and with every bridge there is a troll, and there is a troll toll. Some guy owns this bridge, which is the only way to get over to our building. Hilariously enough, you have to pay to get to your own building. Every single time you get over there, you have to pay to get over. So we're looking for means of getting money, and when you're starting this game, you are in a very kind of desperate situation. You don't have a lot of money, and there's two different forms of currency, by the way. In the top right corner, we have kind of Obenseuer currency, or Oben coins, if you like, and then we have RM, which is actually real money. Let's go check out our grocery mart. I wonder if I have anything that I can make some money from. Let me see. Let's look at our inventory. Yeah, we have a couple of empty glass bottles. So this is going to be your means of making money when you first start is actually rooting through trash. And look at that, we found ourselves a rat. That's actually a good find. We found a plastic bottle. Items will stack in their own special way. So plastic bottles stack up to 8. Crumpled paper will stack up to like 16. And there's some good stuff in here, actually. There's some scrap metal. We definitely want that. I don't think we need the plastic trash. I haven't figured out what everything does in this game, but I have figured out you basically want to collect everything. Even, honestly, the plastic bottles are a good thing to have. In fact, I'm not going to sell these, but I will sell these empty cans. I'm uncertain as to whether or not the aluminum cans are also worth something if you figure out how to smelt them down. I found myself a 10-liter bottle, which was actually a really nice find. I honestly openly laughed when I went to do this, which is like, at its face, a very desperate thing to do in the first place, is go and sell bottles for a bit of loose change, and then was immediately greeted by one of these luck machines. I haven't played it, so I don't know. Let's play once. Let's put a couple coins in there. Makes 3. There we go. Here we go. Yeah, it looks like I lost. You'd think that this would be a little bit quicker, actually. Lemon, turnip, tomato. Well, I'm out of money, and that's why I never play those. I just think that that's really funny. I am actually trying to, I do have enough money now. I should buy some bleach. We'll get to why in a sec, but I'm gonna go ahead and grab that. This game is very immersive. You have to, you know, go through the paces of buying items. I'll talk about why I have a pickaxe a little bit later. Why I have it in my hand is a completely different thing entirely. All right, that's a lot of money, but we really need this bleach for a couple of reasons. Wouldn't be a bad idea to have some more cleaning spray as well. Let's grab a cleaning spray. I should have done it all in one go. And the reason I'm lamenting the fact is every time you go through here, they actually do give you a receipt. And there's now like a bunch of receipts amassing on the ground here. There's the pharmacy. That's a place you're gonna want to go to help yourself a couple of ways. But yeah, like you like this place is lived in, and you can go around collecting trash and profiting off of that, and you're gonna kind of want to do that for a bit until you find your legs. I haven't yet talked to the farmer about getting a job. I've been kind of struggling to find everything, but I think that that's sort of intended in a way. This place is very crammed. It's a very crammed location, and you can find yourself getting lost in it. All of the people have a story, and a lot of them need a place to stay, and you can find out what they need. So this character here would prefer a medium apartment with a bathroom with a makeshift minimum requirement and walls of makeshift minimum requirement. I've been playing for a bit, but when you first get your building, the whole apartment is not fully accessible. The stairway stops halfway up and needs to be reconstructed in order to reach the second half of the building. So first of all, that's hilarious. Secondly, every single apartment has trash in it, a lot of trash, and you can't just remove it. There is like a whole construction customization screen that lets you, you know, move things around and place furniture and improve the state of things. But in order to remove the trash and like things like graffiti and stuff, you need things like bleach, cleaning spray, and the light. You know, you need product. So that's kind of what I've been working on, is just cleaning things out. The second thing you need to do is then make your rooms appropriate for the specific people that you're trying to invite into your building. They will pay you, but they have requirements. Some of them have the very needy requirement of proper walls. So that's where this guy comes in. And one thing I love about this game, it feels very full. Everything about it feels very, I don't know, real. Like this is a very immersive game. Everything about it feels like the attention to detail is kind of insane. I'm gonna go over here, and this guy's like amassing these bottles. I'm pretty sure I cleared this out once already. I might be wrong about that. Sometimes it's easy to forget what I have and have not interacted with. I'm gonna go ahead and throw some stuff in here. Actually, I might not have anything I can throw in there. I might have done this recently. Oh no, the scrap metal. There we go. Things will say tenement resource, and these are resources used to improve the state of the building. And our friend here, Samuel Jonasson, my precious customer, he's great. I love this guy. When you first meet him, he's like, what do you want? And then you're like, well, I've been given an entire building. He's like, wait a minute, you're not kidding, are you? And then his entire mood changes, like, wow, I love you. We're gonna be best friends. So he sells furniture, and his wares change like every day. So you can get things like biogas reactor, and this is real money. You'll notice some things cost real money and some things cost Obenseuer coins. But then like this red barrel, he doesn't care about that, so that's Oben coins. And I have a bunch of furniture on the left side here, you might notice, and I can sell these. I'm a little bit conflicted right now. Something I'm kind of struggling with is, should I sell these things? I have this shopping cart. Should I sell it? Or should I come over here? This is a work table. I can come over here and I can scrap them. So I could scrap this for scrap metal, and that would be some, materials I can use to improve the building. Not everything is scrappable, obviously. So maybe we scrap the things that are not sellable. Metal bucket, I can commonly used to modify and craft into new usable furniture. So it actually tells you that this is actually a material in other crafts. We have things like cardboard boxes, and then this is a furniture, like this is something I can use to improve, quotation marks, the state of our building. What would be good is if I made a note of what I can't craft and then maybe sell those things. So then we can come over here and we can see the state of our building. So we can see, like we have no electricity. Could I improve that? Well, it's going to cost 10 cable, some electronic parts, some wiring components, plastic parts, Don't know how to make plastic parts, or even if I can make plastic parts, but that's, you know, something I gotta consider. Industrial fuse. Okay, that's interesting. But what we really want are walls. Let's try and find a medium building. So here's a medium apartment that I've taken the time to clean out, and we'll improve the walls. So to even get to makeshift walls is going to cost 800 Oben coins, and then the final payment is going to be 75 real money. And we're going to need 30 nails, we're going to need 30 planks, we're going to need 4 duct tape, and we're going to need 2 tarp. So as you can see, I'm actually getting pretty close to being able to afford actual real world walls on our apartment. Excuse me for a sec while I take a second to feed and drink my character here. Let's see what we've got. Let's go ahead and drink a splurt. Truly grotesque thing to have to say, but you know, here we are. Thought I had some cabbage left. Doesn't look like I do have any cabbage left. We have some macaroni, but it's uncooked. One thing I could do is I did get a rat, didn't I? Oh, this is the guy's apartment. You notice you can like Skyrim style steal things. There's actually a whole kind of like meta game that you can play where you go out in the dead of night and like lockpick a door and then go in and steal, like just like steal a bunch of stuff. I really want to fully say that this is an immersive sim. This is possibly one of the most immersive sims I've ever played. It's insane, actually. It's a really wild game, and I'm really enjoying it for a number of reasons, but namely because it is so thick in atmosphere. But there's a couple of other things that I'm really enjoying about it as well. Let's go. What I want to do is actually I want to feed myself right now. I'm looking for something specific. Our character is very hungry. This is a place I like to come to basically be ethically gray. So this hostel, I did actually pay for a night at this hostel, and I don't think that you're meant to come back here once you've gotten your night. But one thing you can do, oh, I did have some cabbage. Let's eat some of that. Our character is not happy right now, probably because we're reduced to eating cabbage. I'm gonna take my rat and yeah, I know it's gruesome, and we're gonna cook the rat. Rat trap baits. That's an interesting idea. Eat. Yeah, I mean, we're eating rat. What can I say? It's that kind of game. It is a very strange game. So we managed to eat some food. Sawdust wheat sandwich recipe. There are recipes hidden all over the place if you have the desire to go find them. Our character's really not doing well right now for a number of reasons. Oh, what is that? Why is there scissors just pinned to the wall? That's weird. I did actually find an axe in this building, which was a very useful item to find. One thing I also found was this, and this is one of the reasons I have a pickaxe, is because there's some like walled up areas in this game. So what I'd like to do is just take a second here, and we're gonna go ahead and empty our inventory a little bit. And there's some valuables here. I found this place, and it was covered in bear traps that I had to disarm. We got ourselves an industrial fuse. We got some nails. Whoever was here was apparently farming mushrooms, and I think there is like this whole kind of meta story that some people are farming these mushrooms that are causing an epidemic, and it's very strange. Honestly, this place is one of the reasons I mentioned that this game made me rethink what I think about horror games. There's nothing spook house about Obenseuer, but it feels creepy in nature. So I found myself an axe, and actually I haven't been here since I found the axe, so I'm gonna open up this walled up area. And yes, tools have durability. Take that for what it is. Oh, this is kind of scary. There's some ash here. Looks like someone was doing some like actual witchcraft. What do we got there? Not much. Picture of Jesus Christ. Okay, silver urn. But hey, look at that. That silver urn is estimated worth 2,300 coins. Oh, and there's some blueprints here. Tin can. That looks like Skittles in the corner. Oh, Kittles. They're Kittles. The batteries like drain in a nanosecond in this game, but sometimes I really just can't see. So engineer movie DVD. Glue. We probably want some glue. As I said, we probably want everything. I can come back here. Valuable. It may contain money. Let's break this. And we found some glass shards. We could probably use those glass shards as well. Like everything is usable in this game, but we take this mesh. Steel recipe. I don't know if we can like break these. Oh, we can. Sack. What's in the sack? Oh, seeds. Cabbage seeds. Yeah, so there's like a whole farming mini game as well. You can start a farm in your basement. You do want to be careful about the mushrooms. You don't really want to be messing with the mushrooms if you can avoid it. But yeah, I mean, like, I do get a very creepy vibe from this game. So we have a shovel, and there's like all kinds of cool stuff here. Clearly, I'm gonna have to come back and make a few trips. Our battery is almost dead. All right, so like I say, we'll come back here. This is what I mean. And one thing I really wanted to mention is I think it's one of the reasons I like abiotic factor that are looking at the survival genre as a means to do some environmental storytelling. I really appreciate about this and abiotic factor that it's in a place. It's not just in a place like an island. It's not on a foundation for you to build up. It's in a place for you to explore, and exploration is only really meaningful if there's something to discover about it. And I'm not just talking about resources, I'm talking about stories. Okay, this guy gives away free soup, but I've already grabbed some free soup. He's pretty fun, actually. You have to pray with him about the soup in order to get some soup every day. Gift shop. What do you got? Brass ring. Oh, this guy will buy my steel teapot. He's got fake money and a newspaper. He'll also buy my pearl necklace. He doesn't have any money left, so he won't buy any of my other stuff. So I like to come over here and steal water from these guys. And this is one of the reasons I said it's actually a good idea to keep all your bottles. Can I fill this silver urn? Probably not. I mean, that's just like disrespectful on a whole new level, honestly. So we're gonna go back to our building. I should probably get some bandages. Not gonna worry too much about it. One thing we could do, let's just go have a look. We're gonna check out the one-stop shop, one of our last merchants that we can talk to. This guy is truly strange, debatably alive. What would you like to buy? I want to buy something. What are you? So yeah, this guy's got all manner of things, but he does overcharge as much as he possibly can for things. However, it is it's still worth considering his wares as an option. So I'll sell the silver ring. He's also got a lot of money, so you can sell things like silver urns and actually get the money for it, so that's nice. You know what we should do is we should go to our sauna. I think I'll do that before I close the video. I could talk endlessly about this game. It's just so interesting to me. What do you want? Can I rent you an apartment? What does he want? He wants a large apartment with makeshift everything, basically, including like a kitchen and stuff. So, you know, good luck. But we're gonna be long-term working on the quality of our house, of our building. Now, this is our room. I haven't done as much work on our room as I have on other rooms. It's got a fungal infection here, and this is why I bought the bleach. And now let's see if we can't get rid of this fungal infection. Bag of green mushrooms. So we are kind of finally able to clean up this room. In fact, I can get rid of the graffiti as well. I should hope that improves our character's well-being. So this is kind of showing you what I had to do to the other rooms. You know, buy some cleaning products. Well, we're out of cleaning spray, so I can't work on this. Here's our sawbuck. This is what we can use. Chop logs into planks or firewood if we want. You'll notice we have to drink a lot more water than Sprunk. Oh, and one thing I wanted to do is actually come over here and dump off the rest of our water. So this is why I've been collecting water is so we can put it all in this makeshift sink. And this is our character's living condition. So we've got a couple of characters living in our building so far. Let's talk to one of them. Crazy neighbor. My dear neighbor, what do you want now? I have to go. Why so soon? My dear neighbor. So that's our crazy neighbor. He debatably exists. I'm not even sure myself if he exists or not. Here's another place we can break into. I haven't seen this place either, so the area has not been fully examined. They won't let you edit it unless you fully examine it. I'm gonna run out of battery basically any second now. So there's a sack here with some stuff, empty sardine can. We found a blueprint and we have now fully explored the location. So we should be able to clear up some of these fungals green psychoactive mushrooms. Like possibly they are actually helpful as well. And that's what's really interesting about this game is like almost everything could be considered helpful. So here's our one objectively alive resident, who's Malone Patronus. I spoke to Jonathan. He's suffering an infection. When you've started to renovate something, come to me and I'll give you a small reward. So I have to cough, rest. You know, he's got a new objective for us. He's got his own little farm going on here, but these don't seem like they're growing, they're glowing green, so seems okay. So yeah, this is the end of our staircase. There's quite a few more floors that extend upward, but we cannot access them. This building here, we needed to find and or buy a pickaxe, which I did in order to access a big chunk of it. This place looks dire, I won't lie, but honestly, like, I've seen the living conditions of a lot of the people in Obenseuer, and I'm kind of curious why they are so picky. I could have so easily made this a series. I really like this game, and I really like games like this that are trying to, they're taking the immersive sim and they're really doing something strange with it, and they're making it feel like a simulator. This is a place where we live, and we also have like a very interesting progression system where we're working on improving our circumstance. Kind of reminds me of Voices in the Void in a way. So I'll close with with us kind of enjoying the sauna as it improves our mood. Maybe I'll drink some water. I think Obenseuer is really, really interesting. I think if you like games like Vintage Story or Voices in the Void, games with a little bit of jank but like very, very deep systems, I think that you'll enjoy Obenseuer. But even if none of that really speaks to you, I think that there's something to really enjoy about the way you fix up your building in this game. Anyway, yeah, I am very impressed with this game, and I'm looking forward to playing more of it. It's a difficult thing to show off in like even 40 to 50 minutes, but I hope that you got something from this. If you did, hit the like button, consider subscribing for more content like this. I'll see you guys next time. Take it easy.